What up, what up? I just came back from, just waking up, and today I clocked in, went to work, clocked in, clocked out, and reason being because, you know, I threw my back out. And I've been literally waiting these past 2 weeks to throw my back out at work. I'm like, damn, it's just each day I was like, I'm about to throw my back out there. But no, I threw my back out how a true prof would. One day I came home from work, do what I usually do. Later at night, went to sleep, woke up out of dead sleep, went to attempt to scratch my ass, and threw my back out. Yeah, threw my back out, scratching my ass. Ain't that some shit? But anyways, to the main topic, the commentary. I had a dream. And, first to start off, we were at like Walmart or Sam's, some type of store that sells shit in bulk. And, I was getting some curry paste, some coconut milk, because I like making red curry. It's delicious. And I run into my, I don't know, not really girlfriend, but a girl I used to mess with. And she's super hot. I mean, she's one of those girls that are so hot. You're like, when you look at it, you're like, there's no point in me even trying. Like, you don't even approach her because you know there's no chance. But luckily, I had two things that worked in my favor. One, she came up and talked to me first, and two, she lived right next to me. And I didn't find out until that day she talked to me. Like, she rode the bus with me. To me, like, I didn't even notice she got off at my stop. Awful, I know. But she's with a friend. And her friend is fucking lit. I mean, she's higher than Cootie Brown. I mean, just geeking. I mean, she's... By the way, Brittany looks like a Beyonce. If anyone's curious, kind of an Asian Beyonce. Like, she's mixed in a little Asian. She's hot as fuck. Retardedly hot. Her friend's not as hot, but she's damn good looking herself. Anyways, so I'm talking to her friend that's just so fucked up out of her mind. It's funny as hell. And, just flirting with her, trying to piss off Brittany. And what's crazy, even though Brittany was pissed, I swear she seemed like she was more pissed at her friend than me. And I'm the one causing her to all hug and kiss over me, and you just feel the hatred. Anyways, my brother Josh was like, yo, it's time to go. So, I didn't even get the chance to get her number, just said holla. We went out to the parking lot. By the way, it's me, my two brothers, by the way. We went in the parking lot, some white dude walked past. We didn't give no thought to it, and Josh was like, ain't that dude from YouTube? Didn't acknowledge what he said, just kept on trying to get in the truck. He's like, no, for real. Is that guy from YouTube? I'm like, are you for real? He was like, yeah. I said, that was that dude just then. I was like, I didn't know who he was talking about. So I just went back in the store, looked around, and saw whiteboy7thst sitting on a bench. And he's doing some type of weird new look. His head's shaved bald, like with a razor, and he has like a really big ass mustache, like 3 inches on each side, about a ½ inch thick to top to bottom, something goofy as fuck. And I just looked at him like, I can't believe this shit. He's looking at me like a little puzzled and like, oh, is this another fan? What's he wanting with me? And I just went over there, got like a foot from his face. I was, take your hands down, because he was fooling with his mustache, like twirling and shit. Tell him, take his hands down, looked at him, and I was like, it's quite impressive. I wouldn't grow nothing like that, but the fact that he grew it was impressive. And he was like, are you a fan? I'm like, not really, but it's pretty cool seeing you in person. I just looked at him for a little bit longer. We didn't say nothing. I picked up a bottle cap on the floor and just tossed it to him for some reason. Dreams are weird, it just happened. And, I just didn't say nothing more, just left and went outside to, to the parking lot, across the street to where the truck was parked. And out of nowhere, it seemed like 10 people just picked up as many eggs as possible and was throwing them as hard as they could. I'm talking, there's eggs flying. I mean, 8 of them hit my brother's truck. Josh got hit by 1. Chris hit by 3. Surprising I didn't get hit by none. And all I noticed that these 2 black guys, one dude's about 220, kind of muscular and bald. And there's this other black guy, tall, lanky, fucking humongous afro. I'm talking about like something off the Boondocks. And they're like roughing up white boy, Alex. And I'm like, it's like, all right. I was like, I can't let that happen, not just the fact it's white boy, because I ain't just gonna let some, dude can't fight, obviously, in my opinion. So I went over there to originally go to help him. Josh was like, come on over here, and I don't know if my brother was just wanting to go after he gets, probably he just didn't want to get me hurt because I'm the youngest brother. So I didn't question my brother. Just went back to the truck and My brother pissed because his truck just got out. I think he was just willing to let go. Before he let go, he went to the truck. He was by his truck and he was like, "Fucking niggers." And the big black dude was like, "What the fuck did you say?" Started approaching my brother like he was gonna hurt him or something. And I don't know if just to let y'all know, if even God walked to my brother like he's crazy, I'll step in front of his way. I would easily sacrifice. I would take a bullet or die for my brother with no regret. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have a roof over my head. So I wouldn't hesitate, jump in front of anybody. So I saw a dude approaching my brother, and I jumped in front, start walking to. I was like, all right, let's fucking do this, yelling and shit. And I kind of juked to the left and threw a left hook to his face. And this is like the first fight I've been in since I've had contacts. Usually I wear glasses and have to take my glasses off and just run, hope for the best, which usually I come out on top anyways. But now I actually see and I can counter. And dude, I went right, left hook to the jaw. Dude throws a slow ass left, and I just duck, coming a right uppercut. And for some reason, I was like, I'm gonna try to see if I can clinch this big ass dude. Dude ain't no, he could have easily whooped my ass in my opinion, but I guess I just caught him good on that first one. So I take dude in a Muay Thai clinch. I lock my hands hard as fuck around his head. I kneed him in the face, wobbled him. I could feel his knee shaking. I was like, alright, let's go for another one. Kneed him again, still didn't go down. So I just focused everything I had. Kneed him I caught him in his nose. Like I felt dude's nose cave in and like crush into his face. Like it felt like his nose went flat. And there was like blood all over my left knee. I mean, all the way down my leg, and dude's just knocked the fuck out. Next thing I know, and by the way, the other tall, lanky black guy I don't know what the hell happened to him. He just left. I don't know if he ran because he just saw me take out his big old boy, or Josh and Chris beat the shit out of him. I can't really remember. But anyways, I looked over to my left, and there's white boy filming me. And I was like, you mind if I do a shout out? Because I knew he's going to put that on YouTube regardless I wanted him to or not. He's like, sure, why not? You earned it. And pretty much was like, shout outs to shout out to Warriors for Press, Serpent King, Demon Hunter, Mike, and so on and so on. And don't forget to check out PROK EMPIRE on YouTube.com. Lord Infamous, much love. Shit I usually do at the end of each video. And as soon as he got done recording, I started thinking, I was like, dude doesn't have many real friends, especially his age. And I'm not sure he has, people he talks to over the internet like other machinable people and YouTubers, but they're not like real friends in my opinion. And so I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and befriend dude, be cool with him, because he seems like that type of guy who needs a friend. He don't have many friends in my opinion. So as soon as I was gonna go over there and pretty much get his number and stuff. And by the way, I used to be friends with White Boy in the Call of Duty 4 days. I'm about 70% sure he was fucking retarded, and I was too. Very competitive with each other. I think that's why we quit being friends. Because if I had a bad game, I was shit talking to him. And if he had a bad game, I was rubbing it in shit, and he started talking to me. It's crazy. I didn't find out White Boy was even famous till Modern Warfare 2. I re-met him in Modern Warfare 2. I was like, what up, White Boy? And at this time, he had about 40,000 subscribers. So I didn't know nothing about the YouTube shit, and he didn't acknowledge me. I was like, alright, I'm going to whoop your ass in this game. Went 55-5, ground war, domination, high rise. And then one dude, I was rubbing in White Boy's face, and he just rage quit, left the lobby. And one dude was like, man, how dare you disrespect the White Boy? I'm like, so? I mean, he's famous. I'm like, how the fuck is he famous from playing a video game? So go check him out on YouTube. Went to his YouTube channel. Fucking had like 40,000 subscribers. It's like, oh, this is legit. Back then, White Boy used to put out good fucking gameplays. He don't put out shit to what he does now. I mean, every gameplay I used to watch back then of him, he would be going 103-2, 99-0, shit like that. I used to be, I guess, not really a fan, but I enjoyed watching his gameplays. Now it's don't care. But as soon as I was about to get White Boy's number and shit, I wake up because me, the protector of the bunny, people are like, whoa, what are you talking about? We found this little, our cat is a pro killer. Yes, straight up. Killed 3 little bunnies, one survived though. And so I keep it in my room to keep the cat from killing it. I wake up, notice that my mom's feeding the little bunny. It's small, it's smaller than an egg, and yeah, that's pretty much the dream. I thought it was pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. Even though meeting White Boy in my dream was pretty cool, I thought it was, it's one of these dreams you actually thought it was really going on at the time. And I have to say the coolest part was smashing dude's freaking face in against my nose. Against my knee. But anyways, this is coming to the end of this commentary. Leave a comment. Don't forget to rate. It's been Lord Infamous. Much love. I'm out. Holla. By the way, Franco, your shit cookies have not came in. I'm pissed.